If you're in B2B marketing, you've at some point had your stakeholders question your brand marketing initiatives, and you might be wondering why this is so common in B2B. I think it's because for some reason in B2B, people forget about the likability effect from Robert Cialdini's book Influence. Likability is one of the strongest factors when it comes to persuasion, sales, and marketing and compliance. In B2C, people know very well that the more likable a brand is, that the better results it tends to get. And people understand that just from their day-to-day experience that brand marketing is all about generating likability and affinity with a brand. For example, Coca-Cola, everyone has seen their Share a Coke campaign. Um, they actually attributed this campaign directly to 2% increase in sales. So on the B2B, it's well known that the more likable a brand is, the better it does. In fact, Coca-Cola, they really have no product. It's just, it's just water with caffeine and sugar and coloring. The reason it's such a valuable brand is because it's just likable. It's associated with positive feelings and such. So what I would recommend doing with your stakeholders is reminding them of the likability effect, reminding them of Robert Cialdini's book, which they've probably already read, and remind them of the B2C examples, which they're probably familiar with. And then, just explain to them why likability is so important in B2B. Trust is very key in decision making. In B2B, the stakes are high, the sales cycles are long, so likability really helps build the trust that you need to close deals. And when I talk about brand marketing in the B2B context, I'm talking about things like, sponsorships, sports team sponsorships, brand ads, billboards, merchandise, swag, sponsored events, gifting, for example. You send out a gift to there's no immediate ROI, but it does make a difference throughout the sales cycle. So likability is fundamental to long-term collaborations and because deal sizes are relationship based. Especially when you're in a competitive marketplace with similar products, which is often the case in B2B. Likability helps you stand out. If you do something cool and unique and likable, helps you stand out. There's plenty of examples of brand marketing being used to increase likability and IBM, for example, they did this Let's Put Smart to Work campaign, and they reported that while this campaign was running, they secured $4 billion in new cloud contracts. Another good example is Salesforce. Uh, they did thought leadership content on LinkedIn, and during that time, they reported a 27% increase in enterprise leads. Another good example is Cisco. They run a corporate social responsibility branding campaign. At first glance, this has nothing to do with their business and their customers, but it makes them a more likable brand in the eyes of their customers and prospects. And so they reported a 12% increase in customer retention while and after this campaign was running. And then, of course, there's events. For example, HubSpot's annual inbound event. HubSpot reports that attendees of this event are 60% more likely to convert to paying customers. And at these events, they have flashy branding, they have nice venues, swag that they hand out, gifts that they hand out, and they provide really fun experiences at these events. So yeah, next time someone questions the ROI of your brand marketing initiatives in B2B, remind them of Robert Cialdini's likability effect, because that is really what you're doing when you're doing brand marketing. You're playing on that likability effect, and remind them of the B2C examples that they're very, very familiar with, and draw on some of these B2B examples. Hope that helps. Have a great day.